Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining us for one of our last community office hours of the year. I don't know where the time went. I mentioned it last time. I'm mentioning it again. I think this is our 14th or 15th one this year. Time flies when you're having fun, Brooke, right?
Oh yeah.
So today we're going to go over some of the basic things you will need to know for your year end with Jane. So whether this is your first year or maybe your 10th year with Jane, it's always good to have a little refresher on these topics. So first of all, might be a simple one, but it's probably the most important one we want to know this year is how to book off time for ourselves, our staff, so that we can have a nice, relaxing few days or weeks, depending on how much time you get off during the holidays. So we're going to start by booking our breaks into our schedule, Brooke. So if you want to share the screen and just quickly go over that little simple step.
Yeah. All right. So very easy. Everybody probably is aware of the break button here at the bottom. So I can just go ahead, select the break, and go to those specific holidays I need to block off.
Do you have any
And
plans for Christmas while you're blocking these off, Brooke? Anything wild or crazy happening?
just plans with family.
Okay, nice.
Yeah. Yeah, so I can go ahead, block those off, whether it's clicking and dragging or clicking, releasing, and then setting the end date here. If you want, you could have this repeat. So if you're off, that full week between maybe Christmas and New Year's or any time in there at all, you don't have to add it to each day. I can go every day with a shift for a specific staff member and then an end period, and it'll block off all of the ones for, if we have a look at his schedule, all of the ones for that week there.
I think another good thing to point out is that, lots of folks set up their shifts for the year and they might not actually have them built out into the new year. So this is a great time to just take, 1 minute and
Hmm.
jump into 2024 and make sure that your shifts are built out. You don't want to, return from your holidays and think, wow, I'm really quiet. People are really hibernating after the big meal on whatever day they
Yes.
are celebrating, right?
Yeah, yeah, I get that question actually quite a lot is, my online booking's not showing any times come January, and that would be to have a look and see if these shifts, if you had them end at the end of December or if you had them repeat. If you did set them to end at the end of the year, what you can do is, I find the easiest way to do this is if you hit the shifts button and then click onto each day of the week and just change the end date here. We can change it as far in the future here and then just hit save. So even if you check this in January, you can still go back to your calendar in December and extend those. You don't have to re-add each day, and then I can just go to my next day and do the same thing.
The next thing I think is good to go over is patient statements for their appointments. A lot of patients are looking to get, their end of year statements for their insurance claims or getting just, super ready for tax season a
Mhm.
few months after. So maybe we'll have a look at how we can create those statements to share with them.
Yeah, so to create a patient statement, we'll just head to the patient's file, head to billing, and then, if they've been a long-term patient, they've been seeing you for more than just the past year, we can go ahead and add in a filter and just filter this just for this past year. So I could go back and get and filter this so I'm not getting all the other ones. And then once I do have all those dates here, I'll just select this select all, and now I can generate a statement for all of their invoices for the whole year.
Perfect. And there's a few ways, like if they need like it printed out, or you can just send
Mhm.
them a PDF, right?
And you can email it right from here too.
Awesome. Awesome. Okay, the next thing I'd love to have a quick look at is resetting insurance policies. A lot of obviously policies get renewed January 1st, and so we need to get ready for that too. So let's have
Yeah.
a look at how we do that.
Yeah, so that here, so you'll head to the patient's billing still, and then head to insurance policies. And if they have multiple, I could do all of them at once here and select the reset for 2024. In my demo, maybe I'll just go ahead and do the one. And when I do this, it will close the one for 2023. Now, with a closed insurance policy, if you haven't yet received payment from an insurer, so if you're still waiting for those payments, just because you've closed it, you're still able to record those insurance payments, but you're not able to add that old policy to any appointments going forward. So it will just kind of duplicate it. Maybe for more of our American customers, if you have a new authorization number that you need to have, here's the new one for 2024, and I can add in or change like the authorization number if I needed to.
Awesome. Perfect. Okay, while we are talking about that, maybe we can also talk about, increasing our fees. It's always, a good time of the year. It's a fresh start. It's also maybe a fresh price on some of your treatments, right?
Hmm.
Um, and so there's a few ways to let clients know that that is happening in the next couple of months. And the
Hmm.
first place we probably want to have a look at is our language area. And we'll have a look at how we can edit the banner at the top of our booking site to give people lots of warning of the
Yeah.
change.
Yeah, so here in our settings, if we head to language, you can add a message to your online booking site, and it's this option here, the notice slash message on online booking pages. So here I can write in, price increase. You can also, this is also a good spot to put in your holiday hours, right? So if you are going to be closing on specific days, or maybe you're closing early the week or the day before specific holidays, or if you're taking an extended holiday, you can put in here all those days that you're not going to be there. But for a price increase, I can write a little note in here, add in maybe what those prices are if you want,
Yeah,
whatever you want to add in there. And then if we have a look here, that message is going to be showing up here on your online booking site.
that is a very to the point message you've typed on that. I'm just imagining if I saw that on one of the sites I booked with. Price
Yeah.
increase. Something to look forward
Yep.
to. Okay. Before we finish up, because it's the holidays and people are in the giving mood, it's also a great time for you to maybe sell some gift cards or some packages. So if you haven't got those set up in your account yet, now is maybe a time to have a little look into it. We do have a lot of guides that go really in depth with it, but maybe, Brooke, you can quickly show us where those areas are,
Mm.
and describe the difference between both of those for folks.
Yeah, so an option for gift cards, if you're using Jane Payments, is to sell gift cards online on your online booking site. So this was a new feature a year ago, I think, around there. So if you weren't aware, you can do that. And in your settings, you can enable that. So if you go to settings and then down to billing settings, you can enable gift card sales. And then another option is you can limit how much somebody can put on a gift card, both for if you're selling it, you could have a different limit versus when somebody's purchasing online, you could have a different limit. So that's what you see here. The gift card load limit, this first option would be how much if you're selling it to a patient, you're creating it for someone and versus your online sales.
So, yeah, maybe if you want to save that, and we'll just show that little extra section that will pop up on the online booking side for folks.
Yeah, so here on their portal, we'll have gift card sales, and you can also have, or by default, your price list will show on here as well. So a great feature, if somebody's buying this for a friend, they don't maybe know how much your prices are, they can see the price list and add the money that they are putting on there.
Awesome. Cool. And then, yeah, maybe we'll pop back and we'll have a quick look at packages. We went through this in a previous office hours. So if you're subscribed to us on YouTube or you're in the Facebook community group, just type in office hours packages and it should pop up for you. But this is a great way to, bundle your services, maybe give an incentive with a lower price if they buy everything up front. And so, as we said, great time of the year to maybe
Mhm.
sell these.
Yeah, so just in our settings under offerings, we'll have the packages and memberships. And we just go ahead and create the new package. And I could set maybe it's a holiday bundle. I can put the price for how much I'm selling it for, and I'll just kind of quickly set this up. Maybe they're going to get 5, 10 visits. And then, as we know from our previous one, we can select multiple types of treatments. So if it is a bundle of different types of services that you offer, you can have multiple on here. And as long you want to make sure you also set the patient pays to 0. Otherwise, they're going to be asked for, both in this example, a $500 for the package, and then they'd have to pay time of service as well. We can go ahead and create these. One thing I think we probably brought it up on our other one was packages cannot be purchased online. So this is also a great thing to add onto that language of your online booking, that if you want to let people know that you offer packages, you could set it onto your online booking site to let them know that you can purchase them. You can call you or go in and book those in person.
Awesome. Perfect. I think that is all we're going to cover today. There are a few other things that come with the end of the year that we'll cover in our very, very last session in a couple of weeks. So we will see you all then. So take care. See you soon.